What is up, risk takers? Welcome to the Kill Pete strategy. I am Pete. I am a top player in Risk, Global Domination. I have a daily release on YouTube. I do weekday streams on Twitch, and if you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, I invite you to subscribe to the channels and come along the ride with me. This is Europe Advanced.
Progressive capitals.
The Risk meta settings. So, meta settings, what do? We look at the blizzards first. And we have them all kind of concentrated in the middle. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Okay, so our noob corner goes through London. And it has a piece of Scandi, a piece of Germany. I'm white. I could cap it. Might as well. But you know how this one goes, right? Someone's behind me, and then I cry like a baby. What the heck? We have as much claim to all that nonsense as anybody else. What else could we see? So on the bottom of the map, we have a 1 line is normal, our 2 line is split, or sorry, our 2 line is reversed. Our 3 line is normal, 4 line is truncated, and 5 line is blocked by the purple capital. So part of me really wants to get into Scandi here. It'll be a turn 2 play though. Ooh, blue neighbor caps. Blue neighbor caps, orange. All right, I don't think anyone's kook on me. It'd be a terrible, terrible thing if someone was here. But, you know, you see it. It does happen. Let's hope it doesn't today. So between orange and blue, I'm not going that way. So my future pretty much is down. The blue cap is very nice, blocking up the middle. The question is, will blue be allowed to hold anything? I figure, okay, so red's on the bottom. Yeah, magenta's over there as well. Okay, great. That means there's really nowhere for blue and yeah, I think a 6 holds, right? Let's just make it an 8. I don't think there's really anywhere for blue to go. It's a great capital, but without a bonus, he's kind of fucked. Because I'm going to be infinitely pressuring him here. So once I finish noob corner, I'll start working on Spain and France. Then I'll eventually get into war with red at the bottom, or blue. Those will be my 2 enemies. Okay. I don't think anyone goes for Russia in the short term. So maybe I will even be allowed to hold split Scandi, which I am going to prioritize now. Blue gets 8. Does blue maybe roll the orange cap? Yeah, 0 chance I'm letting you have France. No upside for me to let you have bonuses, unfortunately. And that goes to capital. Okay, and 9 for red. Red holds the Africa position. So my guess is their cap is here. Red doesn't see purple cap yet. All that useless spawn material I have in Orient. Yeah, we don't need it. Do I roll a 5v2 over here? Might be the play. Maybe I don't and hope it survives one more turn. I think I have to hope it survives one more turn. Okay. Yeah, no blue up there. Good. Not too bad. Okay, so we lose our chance on a split Scandi. Purple on 10. So they have this. Now what are they doing? So orange and blue are both going to be off bonus. And blue's going to have to waste his energy trying to retake a bonus. I'm not going to let him hold. Moving down into Spain won't help him. I don't think I let him hold at all, no matter what. Yeah. We do save E3. Yeah. Good. Clears out Spain. Yeah, you're off bonus, man. I get why you capped the way you did, but not not letting you do that, unfortunately. Okay. Does red eventually touch the purple cap? Stops there. Magenta on 13. Magenta's in the midboard. Do we think orange actually gets to hold Russia? Me out of the bottom. Orange start with, yeah, orange doesn't have Russia yet. So blues are going to be allowed to hold any bonuses. And they don't have enough troop on their cap. Purple wants to trade with me up there. Huh, interesting. Definitely not letting that happen. Yeah, he wants to trade with me up there. No, I'd rather you just die. Man, there's like a tiny, tiny chance that that's good for me. Now blue's thinking about what to do because I can't really. I'm not going to let them hold shit. Yeah, blue's quit now. Great. Going to roll off their cap. And who's going to have a chance to snag it is Magenta is probably going to have a chance to snag it. I get why blue bought it, though. They spawned in the last seat. I perfectly addressed them. So there's really no hope. Okay, red's on the bottom. Red might roll the purple cap. If we can get the blue cap, we're in a really good spot. Everyone still has their capitals. Let's see if we can see the cap switch. Yeah, so magenta doesn't have a ton of resources now. Nobody else has the blue cap yet. Great. I'm in a really good spot here. Okay, so orange is hitting purple. Or is he just asking to let purple, or to have purple let him hold Russia? Purple still has our cap. I'm going to leave the blue one in Netherlands. 16 for red. The red's lines are when do red and I fight? Maybe we don't keep it in Netherlands. I don't want that bot putting in. Magenta. Magenta now has this? Or is Magenta on Italy? Magenta being on Italy means they're Kuka to red, which I would like. I don't think it is new. I think putting you into less places is good for me. I think putting you in less places is good for me. Yeah, because he's on 13. I don't trust you. Now you can't get cards up there and you have to piss off one of your neighbors. $24 for red. Okay. When does red come up the bottom line? I don't want a stable game. I want more war. If I remove purple's exteriors, I won't be able to get cards on their neighbors, which will force action on the other side of the board. Ideally. Yeah, and this is just, red's not going to stop. Right? This is a fucking steamroll. Red's not going to stop. Yes, purple's card options are 0. I think red either gives a reprieve for 1 turn here. I think they keep hitting. Well, if I have a joker. There's the red cap. Nice. 29 stack. All right, so who kills blue? Purple kill blue? Purple fuck up red. Neither. Blue on the 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Blue's here. We can kill blue for a set. Where's magenta? How does red respond? Red probably gets to London. So I have to kill blue. At least now we know where the red cap is. So red is soft to the other guys. Unless there's a magenta cap in Greece. Does he close the line? What are we doing here? He does close the line. Oh, he's going to let me hold. Okay. Okay. Cool. Now I don't think I have to use my joker. Oh, maybe he does get the blue kill. Okay. So now we break red without opening their capital. And purple is being allowed to hold Russia, and orange holds a +8. Now, I don't want all of these extra troops on the board. I don't know what I can do about it. Red is going to hit me back now. Mm-hmm. I have to chill this turn. Let the war with red play out. Okay. Orange broke me instead of breaking magenta. I don't really think I should let orange have any bonuses then. It'll be forced red's hand. So they're going to have to set and punch into me off cap. Or they can go behind their cap. Okay, so we're just going to delete everything they did here. Yeah, they're going to slowly and poorly. Yep. At least red's not very good, but this is quickly becoming the type of game that locks up. Just in case I had Germany. Sure. Nice. Okay. Capital. Sure. All right. So 30 from magenta. I'm going to get the 35. I don't know where all these guys are getting their cards from, but they're getting too many troops. Yeah. So magenta and orange want to trade on Hungary. At least I get to hold my joker. Make it very expensive for red to get cards on there, on that side of the board. Big ol' 93 cap for you, orange. Yeah, this game is going to lock up, isn't it? Red is now backed into a corner. I'm not going to open their cap again. I have to put enough on my back cap so that when red sets, they don't actually get it. Magenta's actually short end of this stick. So I'm playing with a bunch of do-nothing masters. So orange is going to do nothing but hold their +8. Purple's going to do nothing. All right, they're just going to wait and see. And they're going to wait for the kills to be unprofitable, which locks this game up, makes it take hours. All right, so red does not hit me at all. That's good. I like that better. Yeah. We trade in Hungary. I'm gonna show the other guys that I'm willing to play ball a little bit. Orange's game kind of got fucked by Blue's cap, but I love Blue's cap. Well, orange hit purple. Okay. At least he stirred it up with purple. I want orange and purple to go to war. That'd be great. Retakes. All right, red says that set's going to go up my ass, and then I'm going to have to rebuild again. If it goes the other way, I'll be impressed. Because at least that will advance the game state. Nope. I mean, it will advance the game state at red's expense, so. Fair enough. How could red get out of this situation? How could red have not gotten into this situation? It's probably a better question. That 28 goes to cap. Yeah, and I never reopen it. Yeah, same thing. Do I start actually blocking, though? He'll just take cards on the other end. There's no real point to blocking. I'm just happy to lose that gen every 3 turns. Yeah, Magenta doesn't want to piss off a red, which is interesting. It's already too much on London. Keep the main cap good. The set is now 70. Ooh, hello. Orange got tired of waiting. He's trying to card block somebody. No, he's just tired of waiting. He says, let's go. Maybe he heard me whispering in his ear about the do-nothing master. There's nothing you're going to be able to do, Red, unfortunately. Yeah, Red's going to fuck up some shit. The other side. And Magenta still has their cap. And it's 180. I need red to either quit or go the other way. Yeah, now you want to be friends? Sure. Yeah. That works better when there's 3 players, though. There's currently 5 players. Just going to trade with each other. And I'm going to say that orange isn't good enough to see that. Red making multiple attacks on the other side I like. All right. I believe red's probably going to, with their set, do the same break line. If you really wanted to be my friend orange, you'd actually give me that cap card. Then I could do something. All right, 8 troops set and break all the blocks. And then I will undo that. 3rd time? Oh, he tries a different plan. Okay, cool. So he's trying a different plan in the other direction. And it takes the 80. And I have to use my joker. Orange does not want to give me the cap card. He doesn't want me to be active to the board. That can't be true. That can't be a good move. Like, why wouldn't you want me to be active to the board? I can't kill you. I think orange is playing like a correct strategy for a 3-player game when there's still 5 players. Well, nobody's killed anyone, so this one goes the distance. Oh well. Maybe we can bait red into hitting us? It won't win me the game, but it will advance the game state? Ugh. I no longer think 30 a turn matters much. For my part, I've been nice to magenta and orange, but I don't think orange really... I don't think orange really wants to go into a 1v1 with me. Still waiting for red to explode. And the trading relationships, I think orange and purple and red are trading with each other. All right. Don't think orange cares. Ooh. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Does he get a kill? I'll be so happy if he gets a kill. Because then the game probably can fall like dominoes. He's going to come back with like 250 troops, isn't he? Double train, do it. Ah, he didn't. Yeah, couldn't do it. Fair enough. This game doesn't go anywhere. Oh, God. 5-player stale. I joined a 90-second turn. That's why. That's why these guys are playing under their ability. All right. See any action from Magenta? Probably not, right? Yeah. Maybe we goad red into suiciding. This red kill is still like marginally possible. Where's the rest of red's troops? Okay. Do something, red. Your cap is open. Don't just close it off. Do something. To me. I deserve it. I've been an asshole to you. But do something. How many masters does it take to stalemate a risk game? Yeah, what's the set? 125. All right. Let's go take a look. What's the point of that? Are we still going? I hope we are. Just lost my third monitor. Oh. Oh. Okay. Tell me we're still. It looks like we're still recording. Yeah. Let's try blocking red. I'm just going to do what orange did. Split off 100 troops for no reason. There we go. Yeah. Just kind of indicate that I'm willing to play ball with him. Okay. Recording held. Not that we're losing much right now. This game's 40 minutes, got every chance of going double. We encourage red to hit, not me. Man, this is a hard card block. All right. If he doesn't, I think he's blocked. Unless he's set on 3. I think he's actually card blocked. One man card blocked. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Thank you. Thank you. I am advancing the game state. God damn it. Fort's out. No, stays blocked. Oh, okay. Well, you can sit there forever. At least one guy is actually blocked now. Then who's going to be the next guy? Okay, where do we go from here? So red's blocked for a while, red dies, then what? Does he eventually sue into me? He should. The longer it lasts, the less impactful the suing into me will be. I don't know that he should or shouldn't, but I don't see how he gets out of 5th here. I've just been picking on him. He didn't do anything other than take cards and put troops on his capitals. I mean, he fought me for a bit. He lost. He lost a war with me. What do? You get card blocked because your cap sucks. It still has a very, very healthy troop count. Any sort of advantage I have from holding the board is mitigated by how long the game has gone and how much the sets have increased. Breaks my block. And releases red. Purple would like the game to go forever.
Yeah.
We can oblige that. Purple says, I'm the one who likes to be card blocked instead. I'm the one who would like to be, thank you, card blocked instead. Now help me, Orange. Don't just be an opportunistic prick. Actually do something. And then we can end this game. Stick your tongue at me all you want. If you downgrade, if you downgrade to 5th after a guy was blocked, that's gonna make me so happy, man. That's gonna make me so fucking satisfied. You have no idea. That's gonna make me so fucking satisfied. Help me, Orange. Help me. Come on. Does magenta check anything? Yeah, well, now at least I don't lose the game. I can pull the same move again. We lost a bit of troops, right? Help me. Hit him. What's that 50 do? Okay, he is helping a little bit. Interesting. It was not enough to keep him blocked. Why wouldn't you just... Do you not know how? I guess Purple saw his trading partner card blocked, so he decided that he decided he might be next. Yeah, I don't know what you're sticking your tongue out at. You're at high risk of a card block, sir. But okay, I can let these do-nothing fucks in the middle just get higher placements while I do all the work. Oh my god. Purple's laughing because fucking Red's a robot. Who's a garbage robot? Garbot. Read on how big Purple is. 35. I need them to be off cap. Well, they're going to trade with Red there. That's wild.
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I want you to get low so bad now, Purple. Oh. Oh, you don't want Red to get lowest. You can get lowest. That you fucking time wasting motherfucker. Orange is the massive beneficiary of all of this. Oh, that's really sneaky. Okay, he's finally starting to block up. Good. Good. One more. Okay, that's fine too. Thank you. Ah, we finally see some teeth from Red. But he's going to delete all of his troops because he has to punch through these blocks. Okay. Well, and that's going to make it easier for me. I can just block on a 1 point. Not the right time though in the card sequence. Okay, it's going to go up. Yeah. This man definitely opens a capital. Hey, good for you, Red. It's actually impressive that he doesn't open a capital. He can take one more card without opening cap on that line. Okay. Red being over there doesn't matter anymore. I should remove purple from there. I need orange to do more. Frankly, I've lost like half my troops. Trying to deal with purple. Right. You don't want to open a capital. I don't blame you. According to the off cap stack, I like that'll help me chip him down. Yeah, red sucks. There's two things I can do, right? One of them is aligned to winning the game. And one of them is more interesting. So part of me will be goddamned if Magenta wins, because they've just done the least. Like, I don't have time. It's the other thing. I can't dedicate multiple hours of my life to this. Yeah, maybe let's just make sure that purple gets lowest then. We'll punish the time waster. 600. I can't even punish him at this point. I'm fucked. I'm fucked. This game will easily take another hour plus without anything happening. Does red want the whole pocket? Don't hate that. Giving them the whole pocket. Card blocks himself naturally. Don't hate that at all. Because eventually he checks. And the longer it goes for until he checks, the better off I am. I just sit there and generate unearned troops without risking anything. Yeah, orange can fucking do something. Right? I should have like 1,500 troops right now. More. Orange is card blocking purple. Mm-hmm. Gonna sue me? Ah, he's gonna sue orange. All right. Well, could have happened sooner if you sucked less, Madison Steele. And you would have gotten 4th instead of 5th. Then Magenta cleans up the kill. I think this would be a travesty if me and Orange didn't team on Magenta. Gonna get red dead first. Yeah, this is where Magenta finally wakes up. Yeah, I mean, you can stick your tongue out at yourself. Yeah, I mean, who's with me, guys? What did Purple do this game that was actually good? right? They tried some bullshit in Scandi that was obviously bad for me. They broke a hard block I had on red, which was going to guarantee red lowest. They guaranteed it to themselves by suing out. What a dumb play. What a dumb play. I don't know. I know some people, man. Oh, Magenta has way too fucking many troops, man. Ah, and orange backs off. I don't think Magenta takes this opportunity to advance the game state. I need to pocket trade with orange now. He's down. All right. Let's just do that. I don't know how well it works on 4 players, but I figure what happens is red will eventually expand to take the whole board. And as long as they don't quit, they'll have this illusion of strength. Me and Orange's pocket trade, then we can... Ugh, that's such a boring way to win. It might be the only way to win. Might be the only way. Fuck. Uh-huh. Well, Magenta doesn't have way too many troops over me. They got like 400 troops or so. 300, 400, something like that. Money, baby. We dab on that. He feels the power of the 420. Yeah, that's your last non-cap card in that direction. Oh, that's fine. I don't care anymore about that. You can have it, Red. I want you to be strong. You suck. You're not very good. So I'm happy to let you. Enjoy yourself over there. Magenta, however, is good. They're just boring. Good for you, Orange.
See, the thing is, guys, if you're going to fucking sue out in 20 minutes. Don't sue out after an hour because you're too stupid to figure out how to win. Right? Why waste everyone's time so that you can learn at our expense? This is what I have to say about you. And I think this is the host of the game, too. I guess he's learning the hard way. GG Madison Steele. I'm sorry I joined your lobby. And I'm sure you are too. Hardest fought fifth place we've ever seen on the show, folks. All right, Magenta's hitting some shit now. Trying to block up red? Hope he is. Turns out blue neighbor capping orange came in handy, huh? What an amazing capital. I love this capital. I love this capital. It's so good with those blizzards. I'm just glad I didn't have to choose it. Here he goes. $600 should beat 313. If magenta is good, why isn't he trying to card block red? Just want someone else to do it, huh? Hmm. I want, if red wants to take that, I want him to really pay for it. Oh, we're going to try card block red. I like it. We are going to try card block red. Well played. Okay, orange is sick of sitting and waiting. Great, now he takes the initiative. I like this, man. Good for you. We have like 100 troops there at the bottom. Red is too easy of a block. Played. He's choosing to be blocked, even though he isn't. He's accepting it. Holy. I guess he's like, well, it worked once. He's just accepting to be blocked, even though he has cards. Crazy. Does Magenta break the block? I think if red dies and mean orange pocket trade, Magenta gets third. Did he break the block? Did he do what purple did? Okay, well, red got a card that turn. I think he did break the block. This is a 2v2. Well, I shouldn't close my cap line, so. Yeah, it's a tough sitch.
Oh boy. Well, I know of only one solution for this puzzle. And that is the magic of live television. Still Rusty. Otherwise, I would have won already. Okay. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness gracious. Hello. Hello, my friends. It is time to take the risks. Look at this. Look at this glorious, glorious stalemate. How you doing, Modest Wolf? How you doing, VIP Jared? How you doing, Seabach? How you doing, Hi Lordius? Septimus? Hello. You ended the stream yesterday while I was in my meeting. I'm sorry to hear that. How you doing, Luma? How you doing, Calmer? I'm good, man. How are you? What's up? What's up? It was rather rude. I apologize. I would never dream of being rude. So, you catch us in a game where it has been a long game. The story, what's a stalemate? The story goes like this. I had London. The host of the game, Purple, has Georgia. Orange chooses Prussia. Blue neighbor caps them in Bavaria. Red, we later discovered. We knew they were at the bottom of the map. We later discovered that red was here. And magenta has literally done nothing from Bulgaria. So, the story of the game is I take my noob corner, and I obviously don't let blue establish in France or Spain, because why the fuck would I? I only have one way to go. Then, after 2 turns, he realizes that this is going to be the case, and he quits. So I occupy blue's territory, and then pressure red, in the hopes that we can advance the game state, which is, always the wish. So I'm pressuring red, I'm pressuring red. Red's cap being here makes him extremely difficult to card block on low sets, because these 2 territories need to be open, which means you have to block, which sucked. Eventually pull that off, and then I go, fuck it, I'll do it myself. And I walk all the way around to this territory and also block, and he accepts it. Red sits there and stops taking cards for a number of turns. Purple, who was trading with this asshole, decides, hey, guess what? I'm going to go around and break your block, and then sticks his tongue out at me multiple times. My response to this was, as you could expect, to flip and block him instead, because he's also a terrible capital. So I clean purple out of here. I go block, and then block, and then he can't get out. And then there's some jogging for position. There's some this, there's some that. Orange eventually helps me a little bit. Orange is a human being. I don't think he's great, but he's at least a human being. Magenta is a piece of garbage. Magenta is a do-nothing fucking garbage player who sucks and can suck my cock. Look at him sitting here not playing, right, stalling and shit. And then what happens is purple eventually gets pissed off and sues into orange. Magenta cleans up his cards, and then red finally has the wherewithal to push into my region. So he does. I don't care. He long term he's an easier block now. Red has 1 or 2 more cards up here, but that's it. And I think orange is trying to block red on the other position.
But I'm not sure what's happening in the fog between orange and magenta currently. Becky says, you and Kyle going live at the same time feels as close as we'll get to the Wonder Twins getting a TV show. The Wonder Twins. Did Kyle go live at the exact same moment as me? That's terrible. Oh, fuck. Did we actually? That blows. Yep, we sure did. No, he's got me beat. Kyle went live. He got me beat by 3 minutes. Oh, that sucks. That's just terrible timing. Yeah, that sucks. Well, I mean, I didn't intend on going live for this game, but, you know, there's literally nothing going on. It's like, why not, right? Which one's my real cap was London. Matthew says, it's games like this where I'm glad the Alt F4 keyboard shortcut exists. Not me looking up what Alt F4 is. To close the current active window or application. Nice. You tried to trick me, sir. I don't appreciate it. Don't believe everything you read on the internet. I didn't even try to trick me. No, you want me to close? I thought you knew. No, I don't know shit. I'm not tech savvy at all. Good work, Orange. Celix says, I remember people have gotten you in the past with that. Yeah, exactly. I don't remember because it's all these these number code things. It's like I'll never fucking. It's like chess notation. It's like, oh yeah, queen to x4. It's like, yep, okay. I'll always remember that. Hey, number one. What's good, brother? All right, who do you like in this game? Just at a glance. It was a 5-player stalemate, if you can believe it. Completing Teak says, hey, Pete, I hope you're having a great day. You too, man. How can you make it unappealing for someone to go bad neighbor to me? You have to have sort of a threat of mutually assured destruction. The threat of mutually assured destruction is really the key. Make it so that they have as much to lose by breaking you as you do. And there's all sorts of ways I do that. I try to demonstrate it a lot on the show. I try and set up scenarios where my opponents are just incentivized to do things. Don't benefit them. Yeah, you thought purple was alive now. Purple sued out. Purple sued into orange, but it didn't take. Like, it didn't affect the game state or anything. Bait cap challenge was S tier. Thanks, Rumpel. Where's the red cap? Red cap is, what's the territory name? Naloot. Our caps are me, blue, orange, magenta, purple, and red. All right, here it comes, baby. We got a 900 off cap stack ready to smack. Not worth taking. So I had this piece of the board for most of the game, right? I had all this, and I had a block here, here, here. Sorry. I had a block. So red had these two territories, so their cap wasn't open. And then I had a block kind of set up, hitting them in. But once I finally blocked up here, purple traded. And insisted on continuing to trade, so I was like, all right, well, I can't card block 2 players at once. Would it be better? Yeah, sure. But he didn't do that. That was never an option. He never fully retook in Africa. Or maybe he did, but only when the sets were super low. And he was still getting cards on the other side. Like, nobody helped me, right? Nobody helped me block this guy. I had to do it all on my own. I had to go around and block him on the other side. And then Purple like, just ensured this game was going to take forever. And I'm just like, if you're going to sue out, why wouldn't you do it early? Right? If you're going to sue out anyways, sue out in 20 minutes, not an hour. You know, what the fuck are you doing? How you doing, Mythical Dunk? Hey, Pete. I started playing Risk about a year ago. I started watching CS plays. CG, yeah. For about a month until I found you. I'm a huge fan. Now I play Risk every day. Thank you for being such an inspiration for me and other risk takers. You honor me, sir. Thank you for the kind words. Sometimes I struggle to inspire myself. But realistically, I'm just a guy hanging out, having a good time. So appreciate you that you enjoy the show. It means a lot to me. 10-hour game? Well, we're not going to be doing that. I have other things I need to do today. I think I'm going to have a hard out on this game. When the stream time hits an hour, somebody's tasting it, and it's probably going to be red. Pete also invented good neighbor theory, and now I'm the only good neighbor. What round are we at? We are at round 51, and this game's been going on for an hour and 32 minutes. Oh, yeah. Luke says, everyone starts by CG and go after me? I wonder. I've never actually heard that. I've mostly heard that I'm the funnel, but if people find CG plays and then find me, it's also very much a compliment. Vacation was good, thanks. Lots of running around, but I saw some cool sights. I've now made it to 25 of the 50 states. Halfway there. D-Dub says, hey, I see you in one of these forever games. You're better than me. My rules. 1,500 and go suicide. Yeah, I mean, I thought about it earlier on, but then it looked like shit was happening, and now it isn't again. Will this make a YouTube video? No way to know, man. Probably. It's not a bad game so far. It's just a long one. Take the +8? Nah. Orange is my only friend in this game. Luke says it's because CG isn't really active. People search me. Yeah. CG doesn't really kind of do the... he can feel free to correct me if I'm wrong with this, but I don't think that he really does the community building side of the thing. He doesn't like streaming. So you're never going to catch him live. You try catch him live once or twice, but it didn't last. I do, Nordic Noob. Hey, Pete, I can't remember if I asked you this, but does the CNE still go on every year? I think it does. He's been to more states than me. He doesn't even live in the States. Yeah, man. Am I older than you? That might be part of it. Yeah, CG never really streams. I've seen him on once or twice. I think it would be pretty cool to see all the 50 states. Wouldn't that be neat? The ones that are going to be hard for me to get to would be like Alaska and now North Dakota, because I've been through South Dakota, but I missed North Dakota when I was there. So I'd have to like specifically go back there. I should hit up North Dakota and Manitoba as well. That's the Canadian province I missed. Haven't CG make YouTube video about Risk in a hot minute. Really? Let me look at CG's channel for a second. All right, so we got CG Plays, 140,000 subscribers. What a guy. Slightly more views than me in a 28-day period, in a 30-day period. And his last risk video was 2 days ago. Or last risk video was 15 hours ago. Getting really decent views too. Good for him, man. I don't know how he does it. If I did, I might steal it. Nah, I probably wouldn't. I like making my own type of show. But it's good that there's a bunch of different options for people. Wilder says that Teddy Roosevelt National Park in North Dakota is worth seeing. Right on, man. Rowdy Rooster, as an American that has lived abroad in Asia, I feel the U.S. is so boring compared to other places. Most places feel the same. Yeah, well, Asia was its own thing, man. Asia was very cool. VIP mode says, what is 2 plus 2 equals 2? Not, I can't really see the 2 plus 2 times 2. What? 4 times 2 is 8? CG's running commentary is great. Pete forgot PEMDOS. What's that? Pete, I have a question. When is the next tourney? Order of operations? Oh, we learned order of operations as bed mass. It's a different acronym now? The answer to that math equation is 6? I don't care. I give 0 shits about the answer to a fucking math equation. In fact, suck my cock. It's this weird thing people have that people are supposed to care about the things that you care about. How does this game advance? Well, Red's not good, right? So Red's going to make a mistake or get bored. But he might soon to me unless somebody else pisses him off. So I think that's actually how this game advances. Is Red either sues out or bots, and if and when he does, me and Orange have an infinite trading position against Magenta. So I think I have a guaranteed first and second here as long as I'm willing to wait it out. But I don't think I am. I think we'll do about an hour of this and then we'll switch to something else. So if we can't, you know. I don't think everyone hates math questions, Black Ghoul. I think lots of people like and are good at math. But I neither like nor am good at math. So I also think that the people who like and are good at math often, as demonstrated by this, are terrible with people, right? So they are happy to pat themselves on the back for being technically correct while actively alienating and failing to build rapport. I like math and I'm good, but I really hate it. How do you both like and hate it? Have you been to Asia? Yes, I've been to Asia only once. No, sorry, I've been to Asia twice technically, but I went on this really long Asia Pacific epic vacation in here would it have been 2007, 2008. People like meth too. It doesn't make it good. I bet you that somebody really likes meth. It would make an argument for it to be good. Pete likes thinking, but not as maths as a philosopher. I think the way I do math is weird for most of you guys, right? I don't think I do math the way most people do math. I'm like quick and imprecise, but it's like good enough. That's how I would say I do. I do good enough math, which is not good enough for most levels of precision when you really get down to it. But it's good enough for the type of precision that I require in my life. Like, I'm an efficiency nut. So for me to get good at math, or rather for me to get precise enough at math, takes more time than I'm willing to dedicate. And I don't do those calculations, those types of precise calculations quickly. So it's just not worth it. It's bad value. I'd much rather spend my time, my mental energy solving, like, the big picture problems. Then I'll hire someone who knows how to do the math. Quick and imprecise is how I would describe my love life. Holy shit! Maybe you got to slow it down there, bud. I'm Canadian. Yeah, I'm Canadian. Mythical Dog says, Pete, I love your streams because you talk about anything and everything. You're just chilling out. It's like I'm talking to a close friend I've known for years. That is a compliment. I appreciate that you guys have spent tons of time listening to me talk, right? Like we've hung out together in the weirdest possible way. Do I like Devin Larrett? I don't know who that is. I'm looking up all sorts of things. I'm looking up Alt F4. I'm looking up CG plays. Devin Larrett. Guy looks jacked. Is he an arm wrestling guy? Canadian arm wrestling? No, I think arm wrestling's ridiculous. The what do I think about Trump question? Give me something more precise, my friend. I would love to talk about any interesting question that you have to ask, but it can't just be what are your thoughts. Point me in a more solid direction. Like, what do I think about Trump? Infinite thoughts. What would you like to talk about? When am I planning to move to Florida? In September. The model says, I'll think about Trump as soon as he starts thinking about anything.
Yeah.
Yep. Moving to Florida. How long is this game going on? Is an hour and 43 minutes. Liking the way he does thing about the whole gender thing and stuff. Give me a question, Luke, and I'll answer it, man. Like, not related to Trump, but just related to the question of gender. There was nothing more controversial in my philosophy forums, right? The threads on gender got shut down. Multiple threads on gender got shut down, and that is up to and including threads on the proof of the existence of God. So if you're going to weigh these two things, right, which one is more contentious and more difficult to talk about and maintain terms of service on the platform? I find that to be the most interesting factoid. That people have their heads up their ass about gender even further than they do about God. Thank you, Stevie Boomer. Thank you for the 8 months, man. What's up, baby? How are you, man? What is a woman? Oh, thank you, thanks. I seen that film. Completely Teak, I'm sure you're aware that Florida catches the brunt of a lot of tropical storms that come out of the Atlantic. Yeah, I mean, that's the real... If we're being honest, right, you can be worried about politics till the cows come home, but the real concern to my mind would be, like actual natural disasters, man. We got to be kind of safe and prepared as much as we can be. How can we increase pay for paramedics in the United States? I make $22 an hour, and I think it's insane for the work I do. Yeah, that sucks. Are you... I'm guessing it is a free market, but I don't know much about paramedics. Like... Are you paid? You're paid by some kind of private business? Because, like in Canada, right, the healthcare system is on the provincial level. So we don't have a for-profit healthcare system. So I guess the answer to the question is, if we're going to apply our business mind, if you are in the U.S. and paramedics are for health, or paramedics are for profit, then how do we make it more profitable for you to do your job? I guess the business has to charge more? Ugh. I don't know, right? This is the problem with the profit motive in healthcare. What sold me on moving to Florida? So my girl got a position. She's a professional musician, so she got a position down there so she can work. So we're going to go down there for a year and see if we like it. I'm down to move somewhere with the ocean. You know, I like the idea of there being sun. I like the idea of there being sea. I like seafood. I like never seeing snow again. Those are my actual answers. Holy cow, 3K troops on cap. I know. It's ridiculous. It's getting absolutely ridiculous. Milder says paramedics are sometimes private, sometimes covered by county or municipal government. So it's a bit of a mix. You've been talking about Florida for a while. Yeah, well, it actually happened. It's happening. Things are going. This never ends. No, this ends. This ends. I mean, I can try and put up a block on red again. Not with pink here. Well, so what happens is the way I envision this future going is red does finally get card blocked either up against my caps or past it, because red has this point on the other side before he can interact with the rest of the board. He has to get through this point. Now, this point has been broken by multiple people, so as of yet that hasn't occurred. Red goes to. Is red actually blocked? Is he on 4 cards and he's just not choosing to take these cards? That's good. Do I have a move date? No. We got to have the place lined up first. And I also have to rent out my home, which is a lot of work. I'm working on it. We figured out if you can stream in the U.S. Yeah, well, I mean, I'm going to also apply for a visa. So once I get a work visa approved, I can then work there. All of the steps have to happen. What is the background music? It's pretty chill. So I have the little song overlay. This is a YouTube music mix. Really been enjoying these cosmic resonance funk mixes. Luke says, okay, so I got different questions. What do you think about the tipping culture in America? Tipping is ridiculous. Tipping is a terrible idea. I've always enjoyed service in places that don't have tipping. I think it's an absolute mistake. It's a lose-lose, right? Tipping is a lose-lose. Don't make me do math after I've been drinking. I don't like any sort of implication, right? Just tell me what it costs. Right? I am of the opinion the Australians do it right? I'm of the opinion that not only should there never be any tipping shouldn't be allowed, and also the price tag should show all taxes and fees, right? So whatever it says it costs, you shouldn't be required to do additional math on top of that, right? They have tips on everything. Yeah, well, you don't have to pay it. You're lucky it's not a thing where you are. This is an acronym to ensure promptness. Yeah, but it's just completely gone off the rails. American here. Tipping is what I do to your mother, but just the tip. You know, you know it's never just the tip. All right, Orange has decided that they're not going to be giving me any more cards, which is unfortunate. It makes me sad. Question guy says tips are just a shitty part of a shitty system. It supports exploitation of workers. That's a good way of putting it. How you doing, Tesco Gunner? Welcome to the stream. When are you playing Fixed Friday? On Friday? I play it. I usually try and do a classic fix game on most streams. Unfortunately, I cannot say what I'm playing.
Yeah.
Not quite sure why we're not blocking red. Okay. Red has 3 cards in the pocket before they hit a cap. They just accept that they're blocked. This is crazy. Interesting take. Tips are a main currency on Twitch. I don't do Twitch for the money, right? Anything you guys give me is extremely gratefully accepted, but not required, right? I do not do this because I am paid to do this. It helps. It encourages me to do it more. I would be lying if I said it didn't, but... Why are you oopsing me, man? What do you want me to do? You want me to help you hit his stack? I'm not sure what orange wants. Homer says, I played fixed today. When there were 4 players left, I wanted to kill the Aussie fella, but I got blocked by the white player. Maybe it's because you're a bot. I gave him 2 turns to progress the game, but white didn't, so I killed him. Then Aussie and died to the bot. I feel good about getting second like that. Oh, I never do. I never do. I think letting the automated bot get a higher placement is a fucking travesty. Yeah, that's fine. I'll do it, Orange. I don't mind. I don't mind helping out. Yeah, Red's 1100 is certainly off cap, but I bet you they got a ton on. Set is 470. I'm trying to force them to take these remaining 3 cards. Pop, pop, pop. El Diablo. Does American Canada have a minimum wage? Yes, we do. Yes, we do. I certainly don't have the fortitude to. Red's not going to do shit. Now I at least understand the situation. Oh, he's going to see. He's going to see the stack. He's going to see the stack. Don't do it, man. Do it. Yes, do it. Do it. Do it. He's not going to do it. Oh, fuck. Now what happens? Oh, I actually really like Orange. They haven't, like, Help to... oh, dude, please let yourself get card blocked again, you dope. How long has the game been going on? An hour and 55 minutes. Can you believe it? Crazy. Oh, my God. Mauritania says America has a federal minimum wage, and each state can then choose to set requirements higher, but rarely can the minimum wage provides a livable standard. That's right. Minimum wage is a political tool rather than sort of a sound economically viable thing. I really don't know what to do here. Maybe I can try and get them out of Spain and France. Hey, Trendy. See, the problem with minimum wage is the way price works in a market. You see, this is a economics lesson. The way price works in a market is as soon as you pay people more, the business has to make the same amount of money. So the business raises costs, but then because the cost of everything raise, then the minimum wage no longer provides a livable standard. So then you have to raise the wage more. So the cost of everything raises, you see, and this is an infinitely recursive problem. It's not a direct correlation, right? There are other things that increase cost. Wages are not the only business cost, but it is a treadmill that is impossible to escape from, basically. And the logic is always true. Well played, Orange. What's the highest number of troops I've seen in Risk? I mean, I've seen 13,000 caps in the finals Cowboy one. Were you just working and then the game went too long and decided to stream? That's correct. That is exactly what happened. Hey, in Israel, BB. What's up, man? Yeah, but totally. Free market leads to maximizing exploitation of the workforce, the only real way of fighting things like minimum wage. Oh, no. No. Markets are markets, right? You got to let markets do what they're good at doing, right? If you blame the market, then you're not using it properly. I'm certainly not a capitalist, right? So I don't advocate that markets are the only possible option. But what I would say about it is that since we have markets, monkeying with them is lose-lose. Monkeying with them does everyone a disservice. See, that says the people who support raising minimum wage instead support stopping the importation of people willing to work for pennies on the dollar. Yeah, that's part of it. Yeah, I mean, look, the government cannot preside over the decline in the living standards of its people and save any sort of face. So, The number one most important duty of the government, you can assume, would be to ensure the quality of living of its citizenry. So whether or not it does that, it's essentially abject failure of its mandate. Red could take your England cap of the set. I hope he does. I need some action here, man. You doing Oli 16? Thank you for the sub, man. Pete, been not even 5 minutes into the stream and already discussing deep subjects. I just answer questions. I didn't even come up with this shit. Oh yeah, my cap placement is great, but I don't have infinite time, so we're now 2 hours on the clock in this game. I'm gonna play for about 20 more minutes before we're gonna start really aggressively forcing the action. Deep questions are my bag, baby. So if you got them, I want them. This is gonna be a good vid. I hope so. You like the long ones? They aren't as popular, unfortunately. So I've been given a bit of a perverse incentive. What do you think about America's situation currently? About the same as I've thought about it my entire life. You always like the long ones? Oh, baby! Did I ever try the absurd trolley problems? No, I don't think I ever did. How long it lasts doesn't matter when the finish is good. All right. Well, I could try to stick it up, but I'm really limited for time today. I have other things I need to shoot. Pete, you said it. Monkey with it. Capitalism should be simple as I grow apples and I can sell those. If I like, require me to pay tax and fees, acquire insurance and licenses, and on and on and on is the issue. We don't have real capitalism, in my opinion. We critique it. What we critique is a fake oligarch version. That's right. We aren't talking about capitalism. We are talking about a hybridized system that it is a rigged game, right? That ensures those at the top stay at the top. And I think we all know that, but I don't think we speak about it intelligently. Simon K. Troops, what round is this? We're in the future. Don't worry. It was before it was a 5-player stalemate. Now it's only a 4-player stalemate. Yeah, I don't think enough conversation goes on about what to do about the oligarchs. And instead they have us asking questions about Donald Trump, who is a figurehead, or gender, which is a distraction, right? We're not talking about policy decisions that will directly improve your standard of living, right? Talking about that all the time, then we are actually doing something inefficient. We going in. Where's Red's cap? Red's cap is no loot. Cap is no loot. And they just got rocked. There's like, what was that? God Blizzards. Let's go, Biocannon Babassi from the Seychelles. I've been an asshole to Red all game. Thousand troops on 1500 ain't bad. Red is Turkish. Is that a Turkish sounding name? Sure, Babassi. I see it now. I wouldn't have guessed it though. Hey Pete, first stream for me. Love your vids. How you doing? Lenson Papenson. Welcome, welcome. Self-acknowledgement is good, Pete. Why? What did I do? What did I acknowledge? I missed it.
Yeah.
Being an asshole. Oh, dude, I've been a huge dick to Red. I tried to snowball this game, and the sequence of events was, you can see where my cap was. So the sequence was events was be a dick to Blue so he can't stabilize, take Blue's cap, be a dick to Red so he can't stabilize. Right? You have to kind of knock them down in order. But Purple said no. Bilo Cannon Babassi, let's go. Is he going to sue my cap? Bring it. I want to see the sue. Sue Studio. Give me the sue. Sadly, I think magenta is higher rated than orange. Here we go. Me the sue. I want sue. This is the only way this game's going to end, so. I mean, Orange is the best guy in this game other than me because he's actually playing the game, which I respect. Magenta's sitting there waiting to take the scraps. Holy shit! Bilo Cannon Babassi is off capital. Magenta's going to be there. Yeah, Magenta took the cab. Finally, something fucking happened. Fuck. Finally! Now Red dies. Oh. Yeah, 2-point guard on so much of the map. It only took 2 hours and 10 minutes. What are you going to do now, asshole? Oh, you're going to sue me? Ooh, I never saw that one coming. Bold choice, sir. What a shock. Which round are we? 80. I had to do something. Magenta's going to win this game. That's the real tragedy. The fucking do-nothing cap stack baby. I don't like it. All right, Bilo Cannon. If it must be, then it must be. Do your worst, sir. Be the Sioux. What would be your loss if he slams me? I mean, I think we're going to find out. I feel like we're about to find out. Oh, he doesn't want to quit yet. Is the entire West in your pocket, or are you just happy to see us? I'm always happy to see you, Questing guy. That week. He's going to. He needs to build up the intestinal fortitude. Red's playing Vienna roulette. That's great. It's easy to card block me now. Yeah, I mean, I obviously understand that advancing the game state comes at a cost. I'm not oblivious to this. I've been baiting Red Dip my cap for a while. Instead, he's going to card skip in Vienna. I've been being nice to Orange. So if it ends up this way, I would hope Orange would give me second, but... Throw 69s into him. It's nice of Red to protect my cap with that big old meat shield. He's going to sue. It's just it's taking him a minute. He doesn't know how... He's learning, right? He's learning how to play. Where? It would be fun if he bought. Would it? Big old stack just running the board. I mean, that's how he's going to get cards. He isn't taking cards here. So he's doomed. Who's stronger, pink or orange? I think Magenta is got the most troops, actually. They've done the least this game. They didn't really help out with any blocks. They didn't really do anything other than stack and pass, so... What a stimulating video game.
Yeah.
Ooh. All right. He just threw 600 troops into this guy. Can help. See, Magenta does not. This is why Magenta is going to get third. Did I skip accidentally? I think I card skipped. Fuck. Oh, that was expensive. Right. I command red. I would have slammed long ago. You should. There's no point in him playing. He gets fourth. There's no point in him playing this out. He should. This is not commendable, right? This is not an honorable way to go. You've lost. But he doesn't. He's not dishonorable. He just doesn't know that he's lost. And he doesn't know how to win. Hey, Glacis. Hey, Pete, it's been a while since I last watched your streams. What do you think of the new update about balance blitz? I'm very excited. Oh, now we start stalling. Let's go. We've reached the stalling stage. All right. So, I really wonder what he thinks. He's just a newer player, right? Like, I have a lot of empathy for what Red is doing. Red is learning how to play this game in real time. I'm not going to report him yet, but if he stalls for multiple turns, I will. The risk stages of grief. I wouldn't say that he doesn't know that he's lost, but rather that he refuses to accept it. That's important nuance, I suppose. Oh, yes. We didn't actually see the hit. Oh, now he's taking cards. What's a card worth? Card is worth 250, 275 troops. Eventually, that's what I'm saying. Me and orange card block pink here. So getting red out of the game actually ends this game. Nice. Thank you. Thank you for the feed. And red gets this 2-card kill for free as well. Not red, magenta. Well, bye-bye. Good game, man. The game, it was good. Magenta gets these undeserving kills. But I think he gets third if orange knows what's up. It kind of depends on orange here. Maybe he takes my cap here. You take that cap, you win. That's how you play it. Magenta should take it. Does he know? Does he understand how important that is? I think he does. I think he is a better player than orange. He just doesn't do anything. Comes down to Bavaria. Ah, you threw. You got third now, I think.
Yeah.
This ends it, right? Well played. Well played. He should have been, yeah, he should have flipped to Bavaria, exactly. Bavaria is the winning position. But, in the heat of the moment, you don't, as a do-nothing master, right, you have to appreciate that in the heat of the moment, this guy doesn't necessarily know what to do. As a do-nothing master, he stuck to his guns and did nothing. I'm curious to see. I'm curious to see the ranks in this game. Because Purple didn't actually suck either. They didn't want to get fourth, so they chose fifth. Buckmore says, I'm a noob at risk. Can you explain why Orange played well here and Magenta lost by not? Sure. So this position is all you need to understand about what I am saying. So look at this. We have Cap. We have Blizzard. We have Blizzard. So there's no way into this territory. Me and Orange have a dedicated territory that only me and Orange can reach. So what is going to happen now, the way this game will end, is Magenta will take the rest of the available board, and me and Orange will continue to get cards on this territory. Magenta will stop getting cards. He will naturally be card blocked. Each card is worth a third of a set, which is now 600 troops. Each card is worth 200 troops. So once he is blocked, he's starting to go negative 200 troops a turn, which is happening. And then what, right? And then he will shrink down and he will sue out. And I think I get second here. I think Orange will win this game. I think Magenta sues me, not Orange. Okay, I get it. Thanks for the explanation. You're welcome, man. This is a fundamental principle of how these games end. Card blocking, sometimes you just have a natural pocket. And when you do, exploit it. How much is the Magenta stack? We will find out. Jackie says, I win this game. Why do you think? You think Magenta sues Orange? Rumble says Pink gets third even with my cap. Why? I just like that we've reached progression finally. Hey, thank you, Ivanovich. Thank you for 22 months, bro. Happy Friday to you. So you see how he has a ton of board, right? He's getting 28 a turn. But once he's out of cards, his stack probably goes there to the 24. He's still getting cards. Those poor lads in East Germany getting constantly invaded. It's rough. Oh. Orange is giving him cards, eh? Okay. Why is Orange giving him cards? Okay. I wonder why. I wonder what the thought is. Because he's probably pointing his stack at him. Orange demoted himself? Well, no. I mean, like, this is... This is just everyone who decided to ready up for this game. Oh. Everyone who decided to ready up for this game decided that they wanted to play forever. Count the bonuses you should get. Well, no, I think I saw Orange give him a card, right? I'm just wondering why. Hey, Johnny. What the fuck is this game? This is a 2.5 hour banger. Yeah, I don't. Well, if Orange doesn't, Magenta doesn't get card blocked if Orange doesn't play ball. Yeah, I wonder if he's trading with him still. Yeah, he hasn't given him cards. Good, so he'll be card blocked soon. This is gonna take a. It's gonna take a bit, right? But at least the game goes to its natural conclusion. The beats is what YouTube vids need more of. Sadly, YouTube is fascist and it hates fun. Yeah, I know. I like the tunes on the live too. My favorite part of the live is just chilling with you guys and having an interesting conversation. And blocked. Good game. All right, 45. Stack forts. Stack doesn't fort. Johnny says, one of my employees found the podcast we did a long time ago and asked if it was my voice. Did you tell him? Hey, man, this really sounds like you. You mean you don't professionally go by Johnny 007? Just step off, Magenta. Sue the guy you like the least. It's over. Oh, or you could stall. That also makes sense. He's probably fortifying a huge amount. He's a conservative homie. All right. I don't think you said anything that was over the line. That's my real name. I feel attacked. Johnny 007. It is 90 seconds, yeah. I read it up to a 90-second game. I assume he's just doing a big fortify. Don't sue, Pete. This is... I'm not suing. No. I'm going to play this game to win now because it's actually progressing. Guns are a trigger point. Oh, for sure, man. Well, guns are a trigger point for YouTube, too. I can't even talk about them. Right? I get my shit demonetized. Your video for sure didn't get you money then? Well, I think that was back when we were small. I posted a free Pete video where I used a flowchart involving that topic, and I talked about it not because I care to talk about it, but because I care to explain the ways in which people suffer from logical fallacies, consistent logical fallacies, and that like 5-minute use of a flowchart got the entire 3-hour video demonetized. Hey, Turco Oatby. Hello. Welcome to the stream. Yesterday, I saw a game that was heavily altered. What do you mean? Like edited? Oh, this is a nice finish. They don't see. Yeah. There was a period in time where we were experimenting with editing, just to see if it would help with the algorithm and stuff. Why did I unfriend you? Oh, I don't really have a ton of. I don't really have a ton of Risk friends. You mean like on my Risk account? Certainly wouldn't have been anything personal. I like jazz. Yeah, I'm not really knowledgeable about jazz though. I'm kind of like a, I'm a newbie. I enjoy it, but I really enjoy melody the most. Is what I listen for. OG says I didn't like the skip cuts. Yeah, I mean, I think they were trying to appeal to a bit of a younger demographic than my core audience, and I don't think it worked. So I don't think it was worth. That's why we eventually stopped doing it. You don't play for top 10 anymore? I can't. I think if I think about it this way, man, if I do this for my living, right, and I stream Risk, and there's a ton of heat, and a ton of attention, right? What percentage of my games live are real games versus it is so hard. You have to win so consistently. Right? Any amount of losses at the top 10 costs you, 10, 15 games of wins. Right? You have to go on longer and longer streaks. So if someone can see my screen and I can't see theirs, there's just an inherent imbalance that basically prevents me from streaming and ranking up. So until SMG solves that problem, I have to choose which I care about more, my Risk rank or the show. And obviously, I care far more about the show. I think you guys could appreciate that. I care more about you. I want you to watch a fun show. You didn't play Risk for a year or two. Oh, man. How you doing, Venus? Quick summary of the game? Yes. All right, for those of you who just tuned in, quick summary of this game is my cap is London. Blue neighbor capped orange in Bavaria. Red was down here at the bottom. Magenta is a do-nothing master in Bulgaria. And purple, who is the host of the game, chose Georgia. And the summary goes something like this. I establish my position in the noob corner, and I immediately pressure Blue, who is going for France. Why would I let Blue have anything? That makes no sense, because I only have one way to go. He eventually tries to take France and Spain. I say no, and then he quits. I take his capital. So I have cap. I have most of this, and then I immediately start attacking Red, whose cap location I did not yet know. Turns out that Red's cap is in a very difficult place for an early block. So Red and I go back and forth for a while. I eventually set up a block on Red. So Red has these territories. And I eventually set up a block once the sets get large enough, locking him on that line. But nobody wants to help me on the other line. So I say, fuck it. I'll do it myself. I walk around the other side of the board to card block him. Purple says, we're not going to let you do that, and breaks my block. So I say, all right, cool, I'll block you instead. And I take everything away from Purple and block him here. There's some dillying, there's some dallying. Probably a lot of both. A lot of dillying, a lot of dallying. And instead of blocking red from getting 5th, purple sues into orange and gives it to himself. Red plays badly, but not so badly that he loses. We eventually kill him. We eventually get red dead. He steps off. He sits here for a bunch of time, doing nothing, card blocking himself for no reason. Me and orange work together to kill him, and because me and orange have both worked together all game and have a dedicated pocket, magenta got fed both kills. Magenta got fed purple's kill by purple, and they got fed red's kill by red. But they haven't done anything else. They don't really seem to know how to play. I think both of these guys are masters. I like orange a lot more than magenta. Magenta is just an opportunist. But they did have a chance to get this cap, which would have ended my game and probably given them a line for first. They missed that chance. Now they're card blocked. So me and orange are getting an additional third of a set, which is 320 troops. 2 magentas, 45 a turn. So this is now a matter of we build up and then we kill magenta. Lovely and well explained. Thank you. Black Ghoul says Pete and JP are the most sniped streamers in the history of Risk, together with Kyle. Yeah, it's just the cost of doing it's the price of making the show, right? If the only thing I cared about was being at the top of the SMG ranking system, I could do that. I have done that. I could do it again if I wanted to, but the reality of the situation is that it is far more worth it for me to make a show that you guys want to watch than it is for me to grind ranked for no money. We have a 10,000 cap, folks. Orange is over 10,000. How you doing, Jack Meister? First time in the chat here. Yeah, what we do now is so we stay in this pattern until orange accepts defeat, or until magenta accepts defeat, sues out, or we can, once at the top, always at the top. I mean, I don't know. Look, I don't know how many times I need to care to prove the same thing. I've done it. What's next? Like I can't fight for internet points when I'm busy trying to make a living. These are the real points. The real rank points is money. Life rank points. Gutter Gang says, I see you mention the host of the game often. Why is this important? Should I look at that more? I usually play Europe Advanced Pro Caps. The reason the host of the game is relevant is the assumption is that they chose the settings. Well, no, sorry, not the assumption. The reason the host is relevant is they chose the settings, so the assumption is that they know how to play them. See, they said the host is the one you target. Who are my top 5 Risk players of all time? All 5 of them are, 4 of them are Kyle, and one of them is Vampire Chicken. No, I love my streamer friends. I love my community. There's too many. I can't do 5. Right? I can't even do 20. There's so many. Hudson Hornet. So many great players. All right, you got lucky, Hudson. You're number 1. My top 5 Risk players of all time is Hudson Hornet. Thank you so much, sir. Oh, shit. OG 16. 10 gifted submarine sandwiches. This guy. Thank you very much, OG. You guys rock. Thank you. The only real rank points. Becky and Buns, for sure. Hey, thank you, Modest Wolf. Dodge what one? I know. What did I miss? Kristen says, I love your tourney games, but only when you're actually enjoying them. It's like, I think I'd still enjoy them, but knowing that they aren't the ones that are getting the views is hard on me, right? Because there's so many competing priorities for my time. This game isn't going on YouTube. This game's going on the History Channel. That's a good line, T-Dog. Pete sliding down to a reasonable 1,000 to 1. It's got to be worth the hours. Yeah, look, I like having fun. And that's why I had two options. After we hit about an hour on the clock, I was like, well, I could kill this video because it's going nowhere, or I could go live and hang out with you very fun people. And it just turns out that I went live at the exact same time as Kyle, so we both fucked each other. Actually, he's getting a good look at Kyle with 72 concurrent. Fuck yeah, man. I would never intentionally fuck Kyle out of viewers, so it's a bummer for both of us, I guess. Why doesn't Magenta quit? He's just going to lose, right? I don't know. You have to ask him. When I'm in this situation, when I've certainly lost the game, I quit. Maybe he doesn't realize we have a dedicated pocket, is my only guess. But he does realize that because he can see both gaps and he can see the blizzard. So he knows what we're doing and he sees us trading there. So yeah, I mean, he could quit, but for whatever reason, he's choosing something else. We're on a level 5 hype trade. Thank you so much, guys. Now you have to 1v1 Kyle, loser ends the stream? Nah, I got things to do, and then I will end my stream. That is, I'm fucking sliding down to 700 troops. Want to see the end, but I also got to go lift. You go lift, my friend. I can already tell you how this one goes. I win. No, I don't know. Maybe Orange wins. I think Magenta can still hold the balance of power, but his ability to do that is even dwindling. I gotta go pee. And we back, baby. It took a while for us to get a 10K cap. So what I have, like 2K on Orange? Not even that much. Buffet says it was a family tradition to play Risk at Christmas. We had no concept of card blocking or any modern strats. I wish you could go back and destroy those fools. Does Magenta have a lot less? Yeah, now. The set is so high, right? It says in the 700s. Yeah. We don't know, Roberto. We don't know how many they have. Probably like 8,000? Push-ups, eh? All right, fine. Autocorrecting like choo choo. Oh. You think Magenta's sitting on a set? And why wouldn't they've pushed, if they wanted to do that, why wouldn't they've pushed through this cap? When they actually had the ability to do so. Do nothing means do nothing. That's right. You've played. Sounds like you've played against these guys before. Stevie Boomer, those trousers be looking super comfortable. Yeah, dude. I enjoy comfort. The numbers are getting hard to see. That's right. Ball breathers. Left and came back. What happened to Red? He was my favorite. He died. He died, and we killed him. It felt good. I'm glad he's dead. Fuck, I'm running out of time. I can never have this much patience. No, I mean, if I'm Magenta, I accept that. I accept the third here. The third seems inevitable. You think I have enough to end Magenta's misery? Yeah, and then I get second this game. Do we want a second, or do we want to try it for first? I'll actually let you guys decide that. How do I do a poll? Is it /poll? /poll. Open the setup menu to create a poll. Sure. How do I do that? Question. Should I play to win? Yes. No. Eat a dick, Pete. All right. Can you add third as an option? Yeah, I did. So far, we got yes is leading over no. So 29% of the audience would like me to play to win. 20% of the audience would like me to not play to win. And a full 50% of the remainder says, eat a dick, Pete. Fuck. Why did I give you guys that as an option? Obviously, you're going to pick that one. Jimmy J, how you doing, man? Quick game of Europe Advance. Yeah, we're coming in on 3 hours on the clock. Our friend Magenta is now stalling. And, yep. I mean, that happened. Is he botting? Maybe bots here. Oh, looks like Eat a Dick Pete is the winner at a full 52% of the audience. However, the actual answer is yes, we should play to win. Edging out no by 6%. And we just lost 4-1, which actually shouldn't be possible according to the rules of balance splits. Stop the vote. I'm an adult child. Of course I take options. We all are. You and me both, Gutter Gang. Fake news. You gotta be impressed by the patience, but at some point, except when you're beaten. Like you guys never see me on the other side of this, right? You never see me just sitting there forever, card blocked. Bonnie would be the best option for Pete. New poll: should Pete bought out for placement? I don't want to. Could you stop letting Orange get cards and make him do something to Magenta? Well, so the second I stop letting Orange get cards, he trades with Magenta, and then I'm card blocked. So that would be a immediately losing move for me. Right now, the game is progressing. It doesn't appear to be progressing, but the ratio of troops me and Orange have is getting larger and larger and larger relative to Magenta's, such that we can eventually kill him and go into a 1v1. Couldn't you get cards in the south? I mean, it would be harder for them to card block me than this current situation, but all that does is delay the game, right? All that does is delay the outcome, right? It doesn't advance my position. Right now, I'm guaranteed second play for first, and positionally, right? If I maintain status quo here, I'm guaranteed second play for first, which is how I like to end these games. And the extent to which Magenta holds the balance of power dwindles as he gets weaker. And it looks like Orange really wants this win, so Orange might get it, but it's going to come down to how the Magenta kill is executed and then how the 1v1 goes. If we go into an even 1v1, I'm confident I have Orange. If we go into 1v1 at disadvantage, I'm in a pretty good position. So flipping now throws. And risks third. And also takes longer. So it's like flipping now is like lose-lose in almost every way. Did Pete unleash his wrath on red? Yeah, I hit red. 2 hours into this game. Yeah, man. Actually, almost 3. Good game. Well played. Come on. Just yield, man. You're dead. 2-1 of us. You're not getting out of third. Kill Magenta, please. Are you one of the 21% of the audience that voted no? Yeah, you guys want me to just take second? But we've come so far. You mean to tell me we got a real meta settings game and you guys want me to quit? Pete, I really want to thank you. Maybe you don't know, I used to watch you daily for 2 years. Learned a lot and improved my English. Oh, man. You're welcome. Thank you for watching. This game can last 2026. I can't play. The thing is, I can't play it much longer. I have to do other things today. I have one more show I have to shoot this stream. Don't quit. Quitting's for losers. Pete ain't no loser. No, sir. I'm a winner. Okay. Okay. Action. How much is he putting in? Sorry, chat. I can't move to the U.S. The game didn't end. What's he even going to leave on his cab? Action. Deal postponed. No, I want the $10. Thank you. Thank you anyways, though. Deal unpostponed. Jasquire says that's why Turk CoTB says walks around yelling "Holy fucking shit" to his friends and neighbors. Holy fucking shit! How much do you think he's splitting off? Like a couple thou, right? No, he's splitting off like 1,000 troops, 2,000 troops. That's what he's doing right now. Black Ghoul, you can wonder. You can wonder all you like, or you could look at pictures. Yeah, he split off about 1,000. The horn scared you? I'm sorry. Prepare yourself. We getting horny. Get it? Because it's a horn. Magenta. Where are their caps? Me. Blue, orange, red, magenta, and purple. I think magenta's fortifying enough troops to get a card there. Games with this many troops are why I switched to playing on PC. You kind of have to for the splits. Yeah, so orange sees that as friendly. Was my KD? Troop kill death ratio is troops killed 5791, troops lost 5078. Solo says that's some loser mentality out of Magenta. Do nothing all game, get trapped in third place, and now stall because they're mad. I don't think they were stalling. I think they were fortifying a stack here to knock out the 1,000 stack of. Did they get a card? No, they're still blocked. Good. I can only finger my mouse so much before the timer ends. How much do we think he has on his cap? I think he's got like 8K troops-ish. 9K, maybe 10K. Yeah, the speed scroll mouse is very efficient. Okay, we're sitting in attack. Why? It's a big split. That's what that was. Yeah, splitting like I did. It was a big split. Yeah, the game is now at 3 hours. I'm gonna put a little backup stack onto London. I'm going to do it in such a way that it looks to orange like I'm adding troops to the front. I don't want to lose London for the late game. I want to play to win. We've come this far, folks. What's the point of the stepping off cap thing? I'm setting up to be active. We might as well shrink magenta more. I have a max slider in the screen. I don't use any sort of anything other than hardware. I don't use any software. I just can't afford to risk it. Did Magenta bot? No. They're just waiting for their third instead of expediting it. It's going to be a great show. Irishman. Yeah, there were two. Purple was also an Irishman. I think you need to put this on YouTube because the late game tactics like this 1K stack in London. Oh, yeah. I'm happy to put it on. Okay, so Magenta is backing off to Bulgaria for their last stand. You would have left at 10K troops. Well, perhaps I'm a bit of a tryhard. Hey, doing, Nico Mello? What's up? This game has gone 3 hours and 3 minutes. Am I trying to break the record for the longest game? No. No. Jimmy J says, the thing with that is, I always say I'd never sit in a game with stacks this big, but when I find myself in these games, I'm too stubborn to walk away. Almost halfway done. No, don't curse me. Welcome to the stream. Perderus, hello. I rarely have enough time in my day till the game reaches this point. Yeah, I'm blessed with having lots of time. Also, I mean, I could have just stopped at an hour, right? Talking about stubborn. I was like, no, I don't want to kill the video. Let's go live. Now we can all kill the video together. Sorry, babe. Got to cancel our anniversary restaurant reservation. This guy won't let the game end. Hey, you blame Kate's lad. Kate's lad. Catching your first live? Fuck yeah, man. I'm glad you enjoy. It would be nice if you uploaded travel vlogs on your channel. I've thought about it. Okay, 20k troops. Is this a Spud game?
Yeah.
I assume Orange just forgot. What do you think he has on the Georgia cab? Break orient. I think I'm actually thinking I'd go for the steel. I go for the Georgia cab steel. Ah, it's free. Fuck yeah. Let's go the other way. So with 90-second turn timer, I can split like 2k troops. Maybe a bit more. 2,500. Nice. That's pretty good. Nice. Why can't they just make a slider? I think they're thinking about it.
Yeah.
There's still a one you can hit if you want. Hey, Kyle. Kyle, I didn't mean to. I didn't mean to. Hello. Hello, Kyle. And hello, Kilted Raiders. I'm sorry. We went live at the exact same time. I apologize. Fun looking game. Yeah, dude. Why do you think I'm alive? I'm sorry. I didn't. You know, I wouldn't dream of ever messing around, but I just reveal myself to Orange, and he's like, "Oh shit, okay." So now all of Magenda's troops are on Bulgaria, and he's card blocked. So now we can kind of like efficiently. Yep. Well played. Kill him, make him die. We almost had it. Kyle says, remember how you told me you never play long Europe games anymore because you just win them fast and never have this problem? I didn't say I never have this problem. I definitely have this problem, but it's not my bad. Every single fucking one of these players didn't want to fucking progress the game state, god damn it. Not for want of trying. Holy shit. I don't never have this problem. I'm not better than this problem, but I have a lot of tactics. So do you, right? You don't want to play these. They don't do well. Right? They get okay views, but if it's 3 hours long, it's going to get really good watch time. He's not setting up for the kill, though. This guy is just insufferable. He just won't accept that he's dead. They make okay money from the watch time at low views, yeah. Where's Magenta's cap? It is Bulgaria. And how many troops do we think they have? Yeah, we definitely... You see how I specifically haven't opened it? I know where it is. Am I grabbing JJ on the way up? Probably not. I might be a bit late. And I haven't communicated with him, so... I got by this game, and now... I don't even know what time it is. I'm still gonna... Yeah, I'm not even close. Unlike Corn says, hey, Pete, a lot of players are kind of disappointed in the current game status. Be it the rank system, the in-game dice balance, missing punishments for players who are cheating. What are your ideas on how to create a better game experience, and what would you want to be changed? Well, getting the camera animations off as a default was always my top. Getting things like the sandbox mode, that will help the game tremendously. Getting a real ranking system, that will help the game tremendously. Their network overall is also very important, right? The game is glitchy. So once they do get it to a point where the system has integrity, I think that's it's an important like minimum standard. All right, I have an idea. Wonder if we're just going to take this poorly. Kind of want to open Romania, but like throw troops into his cap. Sandbox mode would be a gigantic nightmare to develop, you think? The long and the short of it is this. For many years, SMG did not speak to us. And I wanted so much to have a conversation ongoing with them where, you know, content creators and the community at large could feel like the devs cared about us, that they were working on things. And as of the beginning of this year, right, we've had so much more improvement, so many more steps in the right direction. So whereas before it really felt like nothing was happening, at least now we can say that the conversation is ongoing and things are being worked on. Thank you, Curiate, for the tier 1. Thank you so much. I want to build up strength here. So maybe we can 1-2 punch him. Yeah, Orange is matching me. Good. Good. I like this a lot. I think he is. He doesn't want to be the one to take all the initiative, and I respect. You think Orange slams my cap? Nah, man. That would be very funny. What moment are we waiting for? I'm not sure. We have to kind of predict when it's worth it to open his cap, because then it's going to be hectic for a bit. I don't think there's any way Magenta gets out of third, though. The problem is that if I go for it, then Orange gets the kill. I don't really want that either. Start showing I'm slamming 500 sacks into him. Yeah, but the cap, like, as soon as he gets a 5th card, right, another 800 troops go on his capital. Has he slammed anything? No. No, I think he's got between 8 and 10K. He still kind of holds the balance of power, unfortunately. But we're just building up now. There are head of states who went through education faster than me through this game. Well, can I tell you, my friend? The slam has to be larger than 800. That's right. I'm reticent to give him a 5th card. Also, I'm worried as hell I'm going to misclick and hit the orange capital. Getting ready for a big slam. I'm doing it like slowly so orange can see the steps and hopefully matches. This is good TV. Thanks, man. How you been, Dad TV? Do I have a preferred risk rolls calculator? Yeah, I just use whatever is on whatever when you Google balance splits calculator. I think the one that Jimothy came up with originally, but I don't really. Oh no, he was being sarcastic. He doesn't like it. He doesn't like the show. Oh no, I'm glad that you said you were being sarcastic because we all know how well sarcasm translates via text. I'm a good host. Thank you, sir. Kyle says, I like the show. Thank you. Just let me kill this guy, all right? Stop chirping me so hard, you fucking... You big mean meanies! Empire Chicken, hello. What's good, chicken man?
Yeah.
Oh, he's going in. Oh, shit. And where? Holy shit, there was a where? All right. Well, I can triple tap, and then I get the 4 cards. How many troops do we think he has? I can triple tap. Oh, he had to set the whole time. He had to set the whole time. And he put it on his capital. This is absolutely stalling. This is absolutely stalling. Oh my God. He didn't even take a card. Excellent. Well played, Orange. Don't give him your kill, though. Save something. Yeah. Make me help. Good. Well played. Excellent. Let's go. I know it finally ends. Guy's going to be as annoying as possible. Can't get out of third. Doesn't know how. We get him, though. I think I have a decent advantage on Orange, too, when it's all said and done. How would you get out of third? You can't, right? There's nothing. This guy has spent more than an hour wasting all three of our time. Yeah! Well played. And the step off. Fuck yeah, man. Good game. Ladies and gentlemen. Felt fucking good. 3 hours and 25 minutes on the clock. When are they going to switch troop transfer exponential? You tell me. That's definitely one of the suggestions that goes on the list. Holy fucking shit. All right, predictions on the ranks. After all said and done, I think Orange is better than Magenta. Because Magenta just didn't do anything. Orange at least showed initiative. They did shit. I would not be shocked if Orange is a Grandmaster. I don't think Magenta is. I think Magenta's a Master. I think Purple is also a Master. Yeah, you think Orange is a Master? Fair enough. Master, Grandmaster. I just want to give him a lot of credit because he did a great job this game. Yeah, I mean, if it's 3 Masters and 2 beginners, I won't be shocked. Magenta's a GM with that bullshit. Look at this fucking lobby, ladies and gentlemen. You want to get yourselves into a 3.5-hour risk game, play against 1 expert, 3 masters, and a grandmaster. Holy fucking shit. Pew, 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 pew. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. Hope you found something fun and entertaining, maybe even a little bit educational and informative. If you are interested in getting better at the game of Risk, what can you do? You can subscribe to the channels. I got 2. Free Pete and the Kill Pete strategy. 2 shows a day, 14 shows a week. If that's not enough, Pete, you can even get down on the Patreon and the YouTube memberships for bonus content. I like you. Do you like me? You can like the video. Thank you for watching. Hope you enjoyed. And until next time, for all of you on the path to world domination, good games and good luck.